Guided gentle yoga class. My name's Roseanne. I'll be guiding the sequence today. Remember to listen to your body throughout the practice. Try to sense into our body, sense into ourselves. So in a seated posture of choice, perhaps with a little cushion underneath your seat. If you have a cushion here, it can tilt the pelvis slightly forward. That could be easier on the lower back, or even a folded blanket. So for a few rounds of breath, perhaps even with hands at heart center, in a visualization of Nadi Shodhana. So we won't do the hand action, just the breath. So as you inhale, focus on the right nostril. And exhale, focus left nostril. Inhale, left nostril. Exhale, right nostril. Inhale, right. Exhale, left. Inhale, left. Exhale, right. Continue at your own pace. Feel free to slow it down or speed it up. Perhaps there's even a pause between each breath. A few more rounds. Feel the air coming in and out the nostrils. One at a time. This breath is said to balance hemispheres of the brain. Along with this hand posture of palms together in Anjali Mudra, uniting both halves. Final inhale through both nostrils together. And exhale, perhaps sigh out the mouth. Inhale, circle those arms overhead. Exhale, pour your body forward. Might just be that the hands come to the shins and there's a lean, or maybe those hands slide forward on the earth. Tuck the chin slightly and nod the head side to side in a no fashion. And bring the head back up, roll up through the spine. Hands plant behind the body as you open up across the heart. Maybe even lift the hips if it feels available to you. Inhale. Let's stick with the tongue as you return to the earth. Clasp fingers, roll through the wrists. And reach those arms up. And rotate to your right. Arms can come down and touch the earth, or hands can touch the earth, and then come back to center, arms reach. And fingertips can touch the earth as you rotate left. Come back through center, reach, and rotate again to the other side. Repeat. Repetition of movement can be quite soothing for the nervous system. I know for me, it definitely works. This pendiculation. Last time to the left. Then come back through center. And then side bend over to your right so that same-sided hand can come down. Maybe even the forearm comes down. And then switch to your right-hand side. Side bend over. So if you like this, as you root through the pelvis. One more to the side. And lengthen the spine as the hands come down. Really press them into the earth for just a moment. Feel grounded, all the touch points, your sits bones in your hands, sides of the feet as the knees splay open. I press down to the ground is what I mean by that. And then cup the shoulders with your fingertips, broaden across the chest. And then bring the elbows, perhaps they touch in front of the face as you round the spine. Inhale to arch. And exhale to round. You like this? Perhaps nice and slow. Really focus on feeling every vertebra. Feeling that wave. A few more. Around 2 more. Last one, broaden. And then press the palms away to the edges of the room, or sides of the room rather. And the hands come down as we unravel the legs. Remember which way you had them crossed. Plant the feet and windshield washer the legs. Next time you come to the right, stay. I'm going to try to open up a little bit through the fronts of the hip flexors. They might be feeling it right now because we've sat there for a while. See if we can come onto the forearms and kind of lean back. Maybe let the traps cradle the head. The shoulders come toward the ears a little, or wiggle the jaw. You can also just have your chin close to the chest. Depends on your neck health. We wiggle the jaw. One more inhale and exhale to come back onto the hands and drape the legs the opposite way and come onto the forearms again. Do what you will with the head, either chin slightly tucked, head cradled by the traps, relaxed shoulders, relaxed mouth. Even stick the tongue out, wiggle the face. And come back onto the hands and lengthen those legs out in front of you. Arms sweep overhead, inhale. Exhale to fold. Any degree. Could have a rich knee bend here. Press those hands into the shins as the shins press back. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale to fold. Inhale, halfway lift. And round. Just 2 more. This doesn't have to be a big action. Last one, lift. And bring those hands to your sides and cross your legs the opposite way. The way that does not feel very natural to you will probably be the opposite. It's equanimity in the hips to do that. Arms reach overhead. Pull the belly button in and bore forward. Hands come down to the earth. Tuck the chin slightly again, that little rock of the head. Maybe let some air escape through the mouth. And roll up through the spine. Clasp those fingers again, roll through the wrists. And this time, we'll press those palms out in front of us and then overhead. And we'll side bend to your left. That left forearm could come down, or maybe just the hand. And other side. So if you like this. One more round to each side. The last one to your right. Then come up through center. Both arms reach and rotate toward your left. Fingertips can come down. Reach the arms up as the torso comes forward, and then rotate the opposite way. Root through the pelvis, and continue here. One more to each side. Last time to your right. Arms reach up again, only to circle in behind the body, fingertips toward you as you open across the heart. Maybe again, that little hip lift, inhale. And exhale, tongue sticks out as you come down. Let's just turn those palms up for just a moment. Just to ground. And cup those shoulders again. And this time, let's make circles with the elbows. Elbows might touch when they come in front of the face. And reverse. Last one. Let those arms or hands come down rather, and roll your head to the left. To feel stretch through the neck. Pause here. You might take a vagus nerve release where you take your eyes toward the opposite way, so toward your right. Could have eyes open or closed. Only do this if it feels safe. Otherwise, leave it out. You may notice a yawn, a sigh, or a swallow come, or some change in tension. And then drop the chin back to center. And switch sides. So head lolls to your right, eyes could go to the left. Open or close, expand the periphery of your awareness, of your vision. One more inhale. And exhale, bring the head back to center. Head can come to neutral here. So you return to meditation. You might want to sit in a different variation. Perhaps you want to even sit or in a rock pose on the shins if it's okay for the knees. Just because we sat kind of with cross one way, cross the other, maybe you want to alter it here to finish, or even lay, on your belly or on your back. Conscious breaths. To root the lower body into the earth and reach through the crown. And perhaps your eyes roll up to look to the center of your forehead. Three to five more breaths. All your focus on the breath. Feel it fill you. Then allow it to release. The breath expand the sides of your ribs. And then just let go. Final inhale here. And exhale through the mouth. before you release those hands, only to sweep them overhead. Maybe you look up, and bring the hands to your forehead. May our thoughts originate from our hearts. Bring your hands to your throat and your mouth. May our words be empowered but caring. And bring your hands to your heart where compassion lies. Thank you for practicing with me today. Satnam. Hope you enjoyed this practice. It's a lot of sitting. In North America, we do a lot of sitting. So you might enjoy the practice I have for after this, which is to open up the fronts of the hip flexors.